Discord. Alright, streaming. Hello, people in the chat. Oh, and it is Ray.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Hello.
And here we are playing a little Beast Breaker. All right.
Mousy game.
The mousy game.
What's this little Discord icon doing over here?
That probably goes to their Discord. That's what I would guess.
How does it
Yeah,
get to their
because on
Discord but
Switch.
when I'm on Switch?
Yeah. I have a feeling it's a thing
Oh,
they
it gives a little-
just left there.
It gives a little QR code for everybody in the chat who wants to join their Discord, I guess.
Nice.
Video games. You know, when you want to sit down and play some video games on your video console.
Rodeo killed the rodeo star. Anyway,
So, we're being greeted by a sentient Google Maps pin.
I have no idea who the characters are, so I wouldn't know who I would voice.
oh, they're not voiced?
They're not
You would
voiced.
probably voice the main character,
Okay.
whose name is Skipper.
The mouse dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
They. Everyone in the game
I was like,
refers to them as they.
They. My bad. They. Okay. All right.
The mouse them.
The mouse them, yes.
Dude is gender neutral if you're California.
That's true.
So
Okay,
anybody
alright.
voicing?
One final time, I ask you to raise your sword. The beast outside your farm has cornered me. Without intervention, I may not survive. I hope this is the voice of this character. Please.
Character has like one other line, I think.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter.
Ambushed by shard nest tracks. Okay.
Hate when that happens.
Select Desperate Strike to attack the beast.
I'm
On
immediately-
bounce, deal 1 damage.
So it's like attack golf.
Sorta.
Yeah, it's kind of like a what were people saying? A puzzle pinball game.
Off you go. Oh, with a little bit of Arkanoid.
The scales can be destroyed a single hit. Okay.
Right.
Let's try this again.
So yeah, the stick is
Okay.
like a dual stick
Okay.
thing, and then the triggers are for just moving right and left.
Okay, that's easier than trying the control stick.
So I think from here you can like get into that gap and sort of bounce around between the scales a bunch. Oh no, you would bounce right back out.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Mm.
I have no idea. Nope, I missed.
Oh.
Press the intern button. Why is it pointing up there? The intern button's down here.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess it's trying to show you have 0 actions.
Oh, Rick, you might want to move our dialogue indicators down just a little bit so it doesn't overlap with the.
Okay,
Heads
let's
up.
see.
There you go.
Well, to be fair, you're gonna have moves filling up that entire left side of the screen.
Oh, okay. Well,
In this
What
first
about
fight,
the
you
right
only have
side
one
of the
move.
screen?
Bottom right side of the screen is gonna be good.
there you go.
That's gonna be like once per battle stuff that you it kind of is a passive anyway.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, thanks. Let's go back and turn. Okay.
Air skills, beastler. Okay.
So one of the reasons I'm excited for
Okay.
this game is because the music was made by Big Giant Circles, Jimmy, who I've met in person a couple times.
Cool.
He has done video game music for a bunch of different stuff. His main claim to fame is that he did some of the background music in Mass Effect 2.
Oh.
He's doing the music in this game, and it's so good.
Come on.
I'm sure I could find the soundtrack on Spotify or something.
I want a better bounce there. Point me directly towards that core.
There it is. Beastbreaker by
Aha.
Giant Circle. Nice.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. You got stuck
All
in there.
right.
Did I stop it? Stranger, you safe? No one's here. Who sent that message? Should I get Granny's sword back before... Gasp.
Huh?
It's still alive somehow.
That's not good.
Highlighted area on the ground is the attack zone. Navigate to attack to find out more. You end your turn in the highlighted area. The beast will attack you for this much damage.
It's gonna clap those claws on you.
Good Granny. Who's Granny?
Oh, is Granny the voice? Miller, is this new character?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna be Granny?
Okay. No, Skipper! Quick, widen your stance. Balance the blade. Now, strike core.
Bar marked with plus is a vital core. A vital core just like the beast. Let's see here.
There you go.
Not bad.
I don't think that's gonna get me more than 2. Here, let's go. Ah.
Oh.
So you could bounce off the edge of the level to get back into that, like,
In the zone.
arthropod area.
And then I'm in the strike zone.
Oh!
No!
You could probably reinsert from there and hit the core at least once or twice.
Bounce off its claw.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Ah.
This is them right here, stab.
Skipper.
Someone was in trouble.
Anyone with a lick of sense would have sought shelter at the first beast footfall. Only a fool runs towards the danger.
They call for help.
You have a good heart. We'll talk about my sword later. Right now, we need to get our tails right back to the farm before we risk a rampage or... Change of plans. We're talking about the sword now. Stay nimble and make calculated strikes to prepare for a stronger attack.
This ability generates charge. Deal 1 damage, gain 1 charge. Pierces everything. While inside a scale or core, deal 1 damage.
You can see the 15 in the blue circle in the top left. That's how much charge it takes to use that ability.
Okay.
I wonder if it's worth breaking the other parts or just going for the core.
It will be later. They'll explain why that is later. For this one, you pretty much just go for the core.
Yeah. I mean, 13 hits. That's going to take a... Wow. Oh.
You're all charged up. Now impale it with your sword point. You're actually at a good angle for this because you can head right through the middle. The core. Oh, we don't have enough steps. Maybe strike one more time and then try to set up the impale?
You end inside it.
If you end inside, it just pushes you out.
Oh, nice.
Alright, you're charged up. Use your charge ability now. There's that one to the upper left a bit. So you go through the core and then hit the one. I think you can take out that piece.
I mean this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The farm's right in its path. Take out one of its cores to stop it.
Rampage in 6 turns. Number of turns remain before the beast rampages. Beast rampages, you lose the battle.
Oh. That's a squeeze.
But if you can get in there and just bounce back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth,
it's not
back
going
and
to
forth.
work very well because that one will be destroyed immediately on the first hit, so I'll probably
Yeah.
bounce out.
Yeah.
I might as well try anyway. I don't have anywhere better to aim.
Okay. Now you
Right out of
do
the
another
slap.
impale or another strike.
I think Impale might just do it.
Close.
Big strike zone.
Charged right at the heart of it. Got
I don't know about-
perfectly on the point.
And it's not dead.
Maybe you gotta impale it. Or maybe you have to do the tutorial is saying you have to break one of its pieces. One of the other cores.
They didn't say anything about that.
I guess they didn't expect you to be able to gun for the central core.
If you end the turn, highlighted area, beast will attack you. Damage. That's GRW. Not letting me select it.
You hit to the right? I thought I saw you.
GRW is grow. It's how many scales it regrows every turn.
That's right.
Oh.
So the scales can be broken in one hit, but they'll grow back.
Rampage reset.
That distracted it. Destroying a core lowers a beast's growth rate too.
Value, the rampage counter will reset to and destroy core.
No rest for weary paws. Strike the vital core and end this now.
Oh, now it wants me to strike it. Ow.
Bonk.
Stop.
You got flowers.
See what comes to taking risks? That cousin of yours is a bad influence. Oh, that glittering. I haven't seen motes like this since I was just a scrap of a thing. How'd that beast keep them inside it when the rest of the magic was chased away? I need to fire up the forge immediately.
To fix something?
No. Or perhaps.
No, that clears that up.
New weapon available, sword and shield.
It's dangerous to go alone.
These motes from inside the beast. I haven't seen their like for over a generation. See how they shine so much more than the faint flickers we get around the crops? I don't understand it. Still. Waste not, want not. Check your bag. They've tangled into a spark already. Not surprised. Back before, we'd find one almost every time we went out wandering. The magic was that plentiful. They were always worth gathering up, because sparks need to be untangled. And if we help the magic flow again... Here, I'll show you what I mean.
Shimmer Spark. Blossom Spark.
Unlock new sword and shield. Core bounce, apply crack. Crack core takes +2 damage. Defensive charge. Deal 1 damage, gain 1 block. Shield bash. Consumes all block +5 steps for each block consumed. On bounce, deal 2 damage.
Now the boats are free to replenish the world, but they've left some of their power behind in this equipment.
Hello.
Fire lit, the sparks crackling.
Hello, GC.
Hey, did you see?
I have about an hour for tonight, so.
It's like being back there again, forging a new blade. And watching a relative nearly get themselves killed. You said you saw a critter and thought they needed help?
No, someone asked. With this.
One of those?
It's our... No.
They've started showing up the past few days. Looks like trouble to me. I've been locking them in the cellar.
Crafting system is there.
Whole box full. One's still moving. An expedition. Kitchen. Nothing in the kitchen. These are very colorful scenes.
Nice. This looks like something Qualzar would draw.
Giant vegetables. Because they're mice, you see.
They're normal vegetables.
Squinting at
Oh,
me.
is this like a tiny little world?
It's Mouse World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, red wall.
You've grown now, and I'm well used to having warnings ignored. But I'll say it regardless. The world will always be filled with critters of trouble. I don't want you to be one of them. Even if magic might be still out there. Take the better sword at least.
Da-na-na-na.
You are now Mouselink.
You got a stitch tunic.
Gain 1 action when you damage this tile. Bonus action tile. Bonus tiles are randomly assigned to a beast scale at the start of your turn.
Alright, gotta watch out for those blue ones, I guess.
Sword and shield, shell cracker. Oh, you get all of these. Okay.
Yep.
Can't
It
help
was
but
just
think
that
about-
first shitty, dull, dented sword had just strike and the pierce, and that was it.
So we're getting I'm getting more of a nymph vibe from this so far. But except you got a sword and shield to kill all the dangerous things in the backyard. Let's see.
There we go.
Oh dear.
Yeah, got a new friend.
Rushing in heedlessly makes for a fool's fight. Tailor your attacks to the gear you've got.
New armor has a special ability that modifies a piece of the beast. Navigate the bonus action to find out more.
Oh, now they're going into the RPG territory stuff. Jeez.
Yeah, so you see there's 1 gold tile, 1 gold scale on the beast.
Yes, nowhere near where I currently am. So,
No.
anyway.
But you'll get a new one every turn. It'll be somewhere different.
Huh. This is cute.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. You're like a gummy bear mouse.
Yeah, he's very resilient.
Oh, Zillion, they're not even fighting back. They let him do all the work.
I
They
guess.
fight back, they're just big and slow.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice. You can see, yeah, now that he lost a piece, his attack got smaller.
Okay, now it's moving.
Use your shield. A defensive charge will prepare you to block incoming attacks.
Deal 1 damage, gain 1 block.
You can
Somehow
slide.
ended up over here.
Apparently, you can slide in this game. That's cool.
Slide?
I'm trying to. My geography terminology is bad with this, so bear with me here. But he was
Geography.
sliding on. What I'm trying to say is that he slid in the claw, like the inner finger of the claw.
you mean like physics?
Yeah, physics. Sorry.
Yeah, you just follow the curve by bouncing
Yeah.
along it.
He slid across the inside of the claw.
Oh, look
What
at
the-
you.
Now you're standing tip of the claw.
The pink area is the strike zone. He wants to end his turn outside of that.
If
Ah,
you can get to that gold scale. Oh, okay. Thought maybe you might have a line for it there.
Oh.
Now you definitely have a line for it.
There you go.
okay. I'm starting to catch on. So the purple area is where the monster's going to attack.
Right. There you go.
I didn't get anything else but the bonus action, so.
Well, you know what? You didn't lose anything then.
And don't you feel good? Don't you,
You-
just
you-
have that
you
sense
got-
of accomplishment?
You got 1 charge.
Yeah, that's true. You have 1 more charge than you had, which means you can now actually use a ability.
Starting to get. I'm trying to remember that arcade back then. That was like competed with Palm. Wall Breaker, I think it was, or Ball Breaker.
What- you mean
Breakout?
Arcade? Or Breakout.
Breakout. Yes, that's it.
Breakout's the old one.
Pretty much just the same vibe right here. You basically, the mouse is the ball, and he basically hits the wall and breaks everything.
Ow.
Ow!
You're
There you
fine.
go.
You have 26 block and he only does 2 damage.
And you have 15 health. When I said geography, I was thinking simple geometry.
I knew what you meant.
I feel something, but oh well.
More motes. Scamper quick to grab. Yeah. Scamper quick to gather them. So the motes will disappear after like 2 or 3 turns.
I don't know where I end up, but it wasn't in the attack range.
Oh, he's growing.
Again, he wants me to build up blocking power for defense. Could I channel into a shield bash instead?
I don't know, Skipper. Could you?
I don't think you can. I don't think that's an option.
Plus 5 steps for each block consumed. On bounce, deal 2 damage.
Ah,
230 steps. That's a lot.
And I bounce around uselessly for most of it.
Oh, shit.
This is a very tricky game.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Just with
I like
the
it 'cause
sheer
Sorry.
length of. Oh,
No, you go ahead, Ray.
no, she's got words.
Patience pays off. If you spot flaws in the beast's core, you'll do more damage with each blow.
Just with the sheer length of his his charging, it's getting into chaos theory, where you just can't predict it past a point.
I mean, if you took a ruler and a protractor or something, you could probably guess it, but that would take a lot of time and wouldn't be any fun.
Well, that's not a prediction, that's a simulation, because you're stepping through each bounce,
Right.
which is exactly what this game's doing. It's only ever looking at one bounce at a time.
it's the pull ball theory. You're going to try to figure out where the ball's going, but you really can't predict how it's going to bounce off the wall.
It's only got 1 health left. Boom.
Oh, okay, that happened.
The vow.
Yeah, the one that has the plus sign on it is the critical one.
Okay, does he get extra bonus points for taking down all the other parts though?
Yeah, if you take down the other ones, they'll break off into extra boats. So if you just go straight for the main core, you'll have to outpace the rampage timer and make sure you actually kill it before it rampages. And B, you'll get the minimum amount of motes.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Placid Spark.
Prevents you from farming the monsters, basically. So I like that it's basically wall breaker with gear and XP and level ups.
Right.
Who's
And
this?
I think that's the message. You're not the one I expected to answer my message.
You're...
The stranger you tried to help. Yes. Tell your grandmother you met someone named Cinnabar. Bet they're a mail carrier. Sorts. And that they bear missives from those in desperate need of...
Who are they?
Eager, aren't you?
interrupt me, rude.
There's a beast stalking a settlement at the furthest edge of Bramble Hollow. So, now, the only question is, what do you plan to do about it?
I wonder what kind of creature Cinnabar is.
He's a sentient Google marker.
Yes.
Yeah, Google. I thought you were going to say Google Snake?
He's a sentient Google snake.
Does it say new ×1?
Because this one has the renown bonus on it still. So you get extra XP.
Here, let me start the cast list.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll
who's
take
playing
it.
this guy? He is the most Kentucky Fried Chicken Southern character
Oh, I
in
wish
the
Stoker
game.
was here.
I'll give it a shot. You want me to try it?
Sure.
Okay. Stop and splinters. Still heading due south. Those folks out to evacuate right now. Or right quick. Whoa, you there. Slow your skedaddle. Needle breakers like this may have fine hearing. I've been tracking the trajectory of this one, and there's about to be big trouble, and I do mean big.
I'll help.
Help me warn the tell folks, you mean? Hey, now, wait. I'm getting my perfection attitude going.
Sneak attack.
If you're really tanking with that beast, at least take some pick-me-ups.
God, it's giving you some consumables. You can use them once per turn.
But you know what? I might be
that
able
looks
to
good.
actually. I might be able to actually make this. Let's see here.
It just goes straight in and see what happens.
Get your extra action.
Talk about pep in your step. Let's see what you can do with this.
Can I? Okay. Stop highlighting them. I know they're there. Instantly gain 15 charge.
The pink one is health.
Oh, GC's character is named John Krill.
Oh boy, I like that name already. My name's John Quill, and I'm coming from the hill.
You got it.
He wants me to use it up, despite the fact I wasn't hit at all. Okay.
Tutorial stuff, you know.
Do not have a good angle right here.
You're gonna get right into the danger zone.
Into the danger zone. Okay. That's.
I mean,
That
yeah, it
did
was
not put me in a good position.
he dealt 1 damage and ended up right back where you started.
The more I see this game, the more it actually reminds me of every pool table game on the internet.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. This is not going to help me.
Especially since I think, yeah, you missed it.
I think you have to break it, don't you?
No, you just have to hit it.
Okay.
Hit it with something that deals the damage.
Oh, you know what? Did you
There
guys
are
ever
abilities
play?
you can have that just bounce but don't deal any damage, and those won't activate it.
Let's see if anybody ever played this game. But have you ever heard of a game way back in Nintendo days called Lunar Ball? Pool table
Doesn't
game.
ring a bell.
Okay, this is a much better position to be in. Maybe. Gonna bounce me right out. Let's go in a bit further then.
Yeah, I get a bit of a steeper angle on it.
Very popular pool table game that was rented back in Nintendo days, but people love playing custom mode where you could literally adjust the ball of the pool table to have no friction and never ever stop. but what was the point of that? Because eventually you're going to hit your ball in the hole because there was no friction.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if there's no friction or loss of momentum, then eventually it'll just go into one of the pockets. Guaranteed.
Yes, but that was what people
Well-
loved about it.
Not necessarily. Because
If it ends up bouncing just perpendicular to one of the sides,
Yeah.
then it just perpetually bounces back and forth.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
I got
if
the
it
center
hits
like that. Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a pretty good shot, Rick.
If you hit the cue ball onto one of the other balls, it could impart all of its momentum to the other ball, and the other ball goes into a pocket, and then all the momentum goes away.
Okay, that's fair. I was just picturing like a single ball in a closed system, but that's fair.
Well, you're a real champ. Not champ. Well, blow me over with a breeze. You must be tiny, but talk about making a big impact.
Eh,
Your name's John Quill. Feel free to look me up if you ever find yourself in the Hollow again. Unless it's finding yourself back out of the thickest afterwards, that has you fretting.
maybe.
I'd be happy to help with that, champ. After what you just did for those folks, it's the least I can do. God, I've never did an accent like this before. I love it. Thanks for inviting me in, ma'am. That's real hospitable.
Yes, well, only seem right after what you did for Skipper.
Skipper did the hard work themselves, saving them sediments. I rescued Worthy of the Whisker Smith twins.
Just me and my grandchildren now. No need for a fuss.
Wait, do you mean soak me in a stream? How did I not realize this forge, that scar? You're
Here we go.
Mr. Whisker Smith. Oh, it's a real honor, man. If there's anything I could do to lend a paw, say the word.
I don't like Skipper out there alone. You have plenty of chores around the farm. I suppose there's room enough. You can stay for the moment.
I'll just make myself comfy on this couch. Put on my sworn thorns.
Thanks for ruining our chair, John Quill.
Yeah, that is his chair and nobody else's.
Good one.
Get my cup Scott to go.
These unsettling messages swooping about. I'd hope his family was done being at the world's beck and call. Clearly, that was wishful thinking.
This is important.
I thought so too once.
We saved the world.
Maybe just focus on saving one settlement at a time. I know your intentions are good, but
There's a reason that there's only you and me here now, so.
Oh.
Goodness.
Cinnabon.
So, that was her. Not what I expected from the stories. Then again, stories tend to change with the telling, don't they? So, what do you think of her concerns?
Skipper doesn't say a lot.
Huh. I suppose your actions speak louder than your words.
Not quite a silent protagonist, but they're darn near close.
Is Cinnamore just hanging out in the basement with them?
I think he's just kind of like
He's
slithering
hanging
around the
around
farm,
somewhere.
just out of sight at all times.
Ignore me!
He's an oil snake. That's all I guess.
John Quill
Now,
offers to teach
level
Skipper the arts of tracking beasts. John Quill, this village asked for help at it.
Yeah, Tangledale's real deep in the hollow. Navigating these thickets gets pretty tricky. Not to mention it takes a whole slew of different skills dealing with beasts out there. Yeah, yes, ma'am. ... Oh, hey, now, don't need to wring your whiskers, champ. How about I teach you to track? Just get yourself
No
a
bonus.
bunch of...
No other items.
Just take all this mud here and, nothing, like a bunch, the majestic brambles to put a spring in your steps. I spot some sure signs of beast house, so keep a sharp eye.
Gasp.
Yeah, a good scout always keeps useful materials at hand. Lucky for us, where there's thorns, there's berries.
Move to
Yes,
a
sir.
berry space to gain materials.
Yes, sir, those blueberries are mighty packing. Now, best we save those for the town village folks. Pamperness, it may take to nibble.
I know.
Yes. There it is. Zap and Splinters, if that thing's barreled into Dangodale, it would be a disaster.
Done.
Well, let's head back. Among beasts like this, you'll probably want to do some reconnaissance first.
Tracks. The beast has passed this way.
So, alright.
Aha! That's what scouts call a shard beast. A few explosives will make quick works of its scales, yes sir. Head on over to the settlement and we'll get something cooking. Can't always ride on noble caravans out here, so we make do and make some real swell stuff. Of course, it gets tough for folks to gather tears when a beast is on the prowl. Situations like this, I recommend an explosive essence, hardy things essence, or handy things essence. If we swap on one of those weapons, that'll give you all sorts of new ways to damage the beasts. Not how we normally use them, but most folks don't normally wrestle with beasts like you do.
Yes, let's make our sword exploding.
Exploding sword, yes sir. Just like what we do in the West.
Essences are applied on the first 3 bounces.
Guys told me, Papa, if you want to fix a problem, you gotta blow it up first. Now, let's go show that beast a thing or two.
You're right about the soundtrack. It's really
Approach a
good.
beast that does not see you. Make attack.
Wilbur says, I take it Jonquil is the bunga of this game. Not sure what you mean by bunga, but he's supposed to be kind of like Country Bumpkin.
Go on, give it a strike, and you'll see what makes that essence so essential.
Get
It's
it?
got that like,
Essential.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get John Quill as the simple type.
bunga from
Wait.
Lion Guard. This is still going over my head. Again!
Can it be?
Hell, shucks, you don't need signs to kill a
Well,
monster.
you've got the explosive, so you don't. Yeah, you
There
don't need to
you
hit it directly. It'll explode.
Ah, right.
Happy
not
doofus
getting-
type. Yeah.
I just need lemonades.
Just keep gaining some charge since it's not going to attack this round.
If life gives you swords, you poke them.
Exactly.
Rawr.
Oh, Bunga from Lion Guard? Oh, I never really watched that, to be honest.
Right
Now
away.
be careful with Spot Flaw, because it does literally nothing if you hit a scale.
Yeah. Let's get the shield charged up. And I ended up here somehow.
Somehow, you watched it happen.
If we hit the curve,
Oh,
bounces.
oh, I like how you bounce right off the tip of that nail, though.
Have room to get in.
This will give you a line. That's mega helpful.
Got another one. You just need to hit that core 2 more times because it takes 2 extra damage from everything.
You don't want this thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Give
if
shiny.
Yeah, you give shiny. If you kill the beast, you instantly pick up all the motes on the map as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but there you go. You get 2 birds, 1 stone.
And it's me way over here.
Ah, I see it. Rampage at 6th turn.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Boom.
Da 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 da.
And it turns into a butterfly.
Gold weapons, no renown bonus. That thing that you got out there, that's a. Oh, I can't see what it says there. Thing's got a stuff of yours out there. Still,
Yeah, vigorous, it says.
that thing got tad vigorous out there. Still, sure feels refreshed, don't you?
You know a lot about beasts.
Ah, not that much. Just noticed a few patterns over time. Wanted out in the wild like I do. Had my whole life to watch them too. Boats, I can barely remember the time before they showed up. It's odd types of beach, you know, taking on all sorts of different forms in all kinds of environments. Sometimes makes me wonder if they're nature's guard and rampage because they sense the magic is missing. Well, you never know. Maybe if you keep finding ways to bring back magic, you'll calm them all back down, yes sir. Then, no matter your motives, as long as they're threatening critters' lives,
I'll keep fighting.
I'll just sit there and drink my Cobble Joe.
You heard of Granny?
Yeah, Skipper. Heard of her? When the beast first struck, most critters turned tail and hunkered down, hoping to pass. But not her. She and her sis were out there every day fighting tooth and blade. We didn't call those 2 legendary warriors for nothing. They saved hundreds, no thousands of citizens. Once they even fought a Griffin river beast that was this big.
I'm sure that's an exaggeration.
Ah, apologies, didn't see you there, ma'am. But I want you to fight that day, you know? It was my village you saved.
Oh, my. I didn't realize. How callous of me.
Ah, don't worry yourself. I was just one youngster in a cheering crowd. You wouldn't even recognize me.
But now you're a scout, I see. A fine profession. Worked with a few back in the day to stock our forge magic.
Sure am. But most I keep watch for beasts nowadays. Not enough magic left to go search for sparks. Well, if you don't mind me saying so, the moats around your farm are shining something special. Maybe it's a sign that the world's finally gonna start bouncing back from all this.
One can only hope.
Here's Poppy.
According to this note stuffed in the bread box, that wayward cousin of yours went out foraging. Again. I feel better about it if she weren't so prone to getting distracted. I still shudder at the earthworm rodeo incident. Anyway, keep a lookout.
Wonderspark. Still nothing to forage.
Still need Placid and Tangle.
Looking at Poppy, she kind of looks like a GC character. I'll link her. You guys can tell me what you think.
Just your GC
Another
character.
tracking lesson. Jonquil's got it covered.
She's like a sweet little squirrel or something.
Any
Chipmunk.
more
I
This
think.
is Chipmunk.
Oh, sorry. What's it? For tracking, you mean? I'm honored to think that my ramble can help you out. But yeah, sure thing. I can probably find a few more tips riding around in this old noggin. Ready when you are. Alright, the brambles are real dense here. Can hardly see past your snout. But here they apart on the vines. Feel that faint tremor? That's a beast around you, sir, and I bet I know where it's headed. That there's a corruption pool. Careful, it's poison for critters like us. But poison for us is tasty for beasts. They love those pools, so they'll always walk towards the nearest one. Here, let's scout around and try to find those or spot those beasts.
So you can move to any hex on the map, and you'll explore that hex and all the ones surrounding it.
Hear that roar? The beast just swallowed down the corruption pool and got stronger. It's like clockwork. Beasts head from pool to pool, drink them all up, and then smash straight into the village. Come on, let's grab some supplies to cut off the pass. Sooner better.
Avoid it.
I wonder if it's gonna have like Fire Emblem vibes, where you basically have if you you keep gathering gear as you explore the map, and
I have a feeling
Not-
there's going to be a lot of upgrades.
I just got to the like more complex crafting system today, where you get to use 2 different ingredients.
Nice. So there's cooking.
Yeah, kind of.
cooking. Rats. Mice.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You could destroy one right away.
Oh, that could work.
Fish, bash, and bush.
Whoosh.
Boing.
Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, it's
How do you not
mad.
pick it up?
Probably pick it up the moment I start moving.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Think you can get that extra action shard?
I decide between.
There you go. Ooh, couple extra hits in on the vital core.
And that didn't get me anywhere. I'm up to 15, so I'm doing okay.
Fletch Sloppy says, this game makes me want to play Worms after. Okay. I have that game, actually. I haven't played it in a long time.
It's been ages since I've played Worms.
Hallelujah. Ooh.
Boing.
Boinky, boinky, boinky. Yeah, you're dead.
Smash.
A booby.
Alright.
The beast is broken. Level 5 Tusk Crawler. Great work today, champ. Let's head home and rest up.
Gondor calls for aid. Navarro will regularly deliver requests for settlements in your help.
I appreciate the fact that they didn't just flip out.
So you're the so-called mail carrier sending those messages.
I didn't see you there. I'm impressed that you managed to sneak up on me. Clearly you still have some of your skill.
I'm impressed you managed to keep away from me this long. Which means you have skills of your own, and I'd rather learn them now. Skipper may welcome you, but this is still my farm. I want to know who you are.
You know my name. You know how to refer to me. You know what I do. Can't that be enough?
Forgive me if I don't trust so easily.
I sympathize. But neither do I.
See the shadow.
Yeah. Put a bow on it. Skipper wants to add another arrow to the quiver. Do a break attack. Honey thicket calls for it. Oh, break.
Oh, it's Spiral all over again. All these people asking for your aid.
Yeah.
Where are the hot dragon daddies?
Nah, every day you see somebody going up against a beast, much less whisker to whisker. You're a natural. But I got a question, champ. Ever thought about switching up your strategy? You know, like how crops start drooping if you only ever grow one kind? Change is real refreshing. For example, if you ever tried your pod a good old bow and arrow?
Yes!
Yes, I'd hit a bullseye with that one. Let's head out when you're ready. I know the perfect field. We're gonna shoot some cans.
You got
Oh,
bow and arrow. Guess I don't get to look at it before we start, so... Go!
Oh, you'll learn it in the game.
Yep.
Wherever it says, like, oh, another settlement needs your help. The red ones that they tell you a settlement needs help, those are just for farming materials. They don't actually matter if you do or do not save them.
Okay.
They've lived in this world for like 30, 40 years without your help. I think they'll do fine.
Yeah.
A couple more days.
Loading.
Well, they all died.
Loading. Why is this loading taking so long?
Skipper, move faster.
They're calculating all the angles.
There's some weird stuff with the switch port.
Huh.
I know there's sometimes when I go to make a move, it like slows down for a couple seconds.
Wow,
Like it's trying to pre-predict all the places it could bounce to.
these kind of mechanics though don't seem something that would wear down the Switch though, I would say.
No. But also rarely is, especially in modern programs, is any slowdown because it's like intensive. It's usually because somebody did something wrong.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Switch died. Maybe.
Hope Switch didn't die. There's no reason it should.
Oh, not Twitch, but you can see, still see the mousey down there walking.
I can still see it moving on the stream monitor, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, we are.
Still moving, but I don't know why it's taking so long.
Then we have ourselves a whole city. Huh.
Yeah, I think you might have to restart the game.
Nuts.
Close software.
Yeah, I'd just be right back.
He's supposed to be moving that fast.
Tip. Right.
And now it comes up immediately.
Yep, something glitched out. GC?
Yeah,
GC stepped out.
Alright then, here's a new bow I whittled up just for you. Let me give you a few pointers. This trusty bow has some key differences from that hefty sword of yours. Most critters aren't buff as your granny. Using up all that sword swinging energy really tickers you out. Now with bows on the other paw, you gotta set yourself up for future successes. First things first, you need to scrounge up some ammo. Get ready to roll.
Use reload roll to gain ammo. That's equal to charge, gain 3 ammo.
On arena bounce, one time game 1 ammo.
So it's a very short ability, and you get some ammo for it, and if you're able to bounce off the arena's edge, you get some extra ammo.
But only one
Only
time.
once.
But only once. Now that your quiver's sporting a few arrows, take aim and fire!
Be right back.
Alright, 2 arrows in a straight line. Lies essence. On scale bounce. 50% chance to deal 1 damage, 20% chance to deal 1 damage. On core bounce, 20% chance to deal 1 damage and stop.
This is why I don't use bows very often, is because I don't like the idea that they will bounce and do no damage half the time. It's already chaotic enough with the bouncing mechanic. I don't need a random chance to not deal damage as well.
Alright, I'm back. Great work, champ. You got a real knack for taking action. Figured for you that'd be simple, but don't burn out now. Charging ahead. The tough stuff is holding back. When you start getting drained, just take a moment and breathe. It'll all pay off in time, I promise.
End your turn early to convert your ammo into charge. Okay.
Yep. So you automatically get 10 charge a turn, and for each ammo you don't consume, you get an extra 10 on your next turn.
Yep. Yeah, you got the strength for a whole flurry of arrows. Reload to fire away. Yes, sir.
Why am I right here?
You reloaded.
Yes. I didn't want to get in the range of the attack. Let's use some more to charge even more. Pummel shot. Fires 3 arrows in a cone.
On core hit, deal 2 damage and stop. And they do nothing to scales. They just bounce off.
I recommend saving some ammo if you can. Arrow in the paws worth 10 on the field. Ooh, now this looks like a spaceship. Listen to
There's
music.
one arrow pierces everything.
Nice.
When it intersects, it deals damage. Or as it's intersecting.
Ooh.
What do the golden skills do for me for this? What is that bonus action tile? That in one action you damage this tile. Same thing. The action is ammo. And just fire 3 arrows directly at the vital core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty good plan.
God, budgeting. Oh.
Farther than I wanted to go. Let's reload again.
Now it's back the other way.
There we go. It's completely destroyed the core.
There you go.
Placid blossom. Ooh. Mm. Under par. Yeah, this is where
Yeah, monsters have a par to them, which the first time I saw that, I was just like, "Oh no!"
all fives, Miller.
It's fairly generous. It's like 25 or something.
Splinters. Looks like the edge of your cloak got pierced. Sorry, I'll explain it was my fault. Say, would you like my old scout cape while we patch it up? It'll work seamlessly with your bow. I'd wear it myself, but sadly, I'm not cut out for capes. I was getting jagged in my quills.
Yeah.
With quills like mine, capes get cut up by me.
No capes.
In fact, you might say they end up dismantled.
Oh, ho, ho.
That's Oh.
Anyhow, you honest, might be a tad big on you, but
I'll hem it. Thanks.
Da-da-da-da.
Hooray.
yes, sir, dismant. Made that one up myself.
I can craft a armor, or I can craft a bow. Another bow. Diverting stings. 4 arrows in a straight line. Apply the essence on 30%. Chance to deal 1 damage if attacking core distract.
If the attacking core is hit, it's cancelled.
Attack is cancelled. Interesting. Nettling Thorns fires 6 arrows in a white cone. On bounce, stop. On core scale bounce, deal 1 damage, add 1 taunt. Beast taunt bar is filled. Permanent effect. The ram of the beast is increased by 1. While taunted, the rampage counter does not go down. Siphon fires 1 arrow. Or bounce, apply corrosion. Tile takes 1 damage at the end of beast's turn. This is
And corrosion never goes away.
Yeah.
Get into Hawkeye territory.
Bronze braid surcoat. That's way too fancy.
I always get worried for her every time I go to the forge screen because your granny's always got this like pained look on her face.
Seems more like a dreaded sigh when I see it.
What did it
Like
say
she's
in
like, she's like, not this crap again.
There is
Still no sign of your cousin Skipper?
You said the last one out for foraging? I did find a fallen basket on my most recent scout about the Hallow. Handle broken clean off.
She's often careless with her belongings.
And I do recall seeing some torn up cookbook pages.
Like that.
Someone left behind an entire pie just sitting out on a mushroom cap. Still piping hot.
Piping.
Piping hot.
My granddaughter? Abandoned a dessert? Something's wrong.
If she ran into a spot of trouble, she may be hiding in the thicket near where I stumbled on those clues.
Hiding? I'll look.
I like everything got gigantic when Skipper appeared.
Granny's bio on the
Gain
Twitter
5
says,
ammo when you damage the bonus tile. That's much better.
Hmm.
That's the insight. 20 charge when you damage the bonus tile.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
Granny is calm but capable, but there's a quiet sadness behind those steady paws. As a former legendary warrior herself, she isn't thrilled that Skipper's stepping into the family business.
Oh, because they keep talking about the Whiskersmith twins, right? And yet, Granny seems to be working alone now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solo job, much more dangerous.
Okay, so let's try this regular bow. Cake crumbs? Poppy is here. But where?
It's not a material.
The beast went up that way. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Does not see you. First, you are here to find someone. Keep looking.
Is that a cat? Yes.
Like cat-like.
Looks like Mew.
Yes, it does actually.
His Poppy.
Cheesecake.
Okay. Skip over here.
Poppy!
That beast was blocking this like massive stash of blueberries. Now I'm totally being menaced. Best berry picking adventure ever.
Poppy. Increase attack. Okay.
I should give her a high-pitched voice. She's definitely sounds excitable.
Skipper's
Acid
Daredevil
all
cousin.
Scales.
You can only ever equip one essence. If you try to buy a second one, it'll just overwrite the first one.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way.
I can buy consumables too.
Yeah. Once you have 7 materials, or once you have more than 7 materials, that's basically the only thing to do is just buy consumables.
Scorch to all scales and medium radius. Scorch tiles prevent adjacent tiles from regrowing. Sure, why not?
Sneak attack. Whoosh. Sokka, it's not a sneak attack if you yell it.
See, there's a kitty.
It is a kitty. A robotic kitty. Megazord kitty. Yellow Ranger.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Tyrannosaurus. Yes. Oh, okay. Wonder if that's the poison effect right there. Dots.
And getting a lot of lag for some reason.
I wonder how much calculating this game does on the fly.
I feel like it shouldn't be that much.
It really shouldn't. I mean, it's not that complex a world.
No.
And there aren't a lot of like minute angle adjustment here.
And the map
Mhm.
and the battle maps are pretty constructed, honestly. It's just the beast that's detailed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like figuring out the beast's behavior or something.
Of course, as I look close,
It's,
as I look closely, Skipper is animation looks very detailed. Even his idle animation.
I'm gonna tell you once and only once, 2D animation is never gonna be hard for a computer to do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is Skipper and the Beast 2D, or I would say so. It's hard to tell
No,
from.
it's probably something where it's trying to recalculate the beast's shape
There we
Mhm.
go.
so that it knows what you can and cannot bounce off of. It's doing that like every frame or something,
Oh.
Yeah.
or it's doing it multiple times. Again, something that's done wrong, I think. It should not be that hard to calculate 2D physics. Have they explained what beasts are yet? Nope.
They're bad, and you need to shoot them with stuff.
Jonquil was speculating that they are rampaging because the magic is gone, but since they have the magic stuff inside them, that doesn't seem to make sense.
Maybe I wonder if Cinnabar might have something to do with all of this. Maybe.
Who knows? I don't think
Maybe-
that's it either, personally, but
I don't think so either. It's too obvious. But that could
Very
also
well.
be. Don't trust a snake.
yeah.
Yeah. Cinnabar certainly look like some sort of a liquid snake. Ah!
Oh, see what you did there. Now, Cinnabar looks to me like a bunch of Google markers in
Okay.
a snake shape.
Tunnel directly into this core right here.
Rampage reset. I'm just down
No,
one
my
corner.
guess is like Cinnabar doesn't tries to keep themselves secreted away because they've been racisted at by too many smaller species.
Did you say racisted that?
Yes.
Nice.
That's a word, isn't it?
They're like,
Just like-
snakies come to eat us. We will not. We refuse to like be couth with you, and so he just keeps himself and keeps away from other people.
Hell, swag.
I mean, I have an idea for what the story might be based on the pieces we've gotten so far,
Mm-hmm.
and that's these sisters basically use magic to do their forging or whatever, and they ended up using so much of it they like made the area go dry, and these beasts formed as a way to the land to reclaim its magic.
No, okay. Sort of like an ecological sort of metaphor.
Yeah. And so they felt personally responsible for it, and that's why they did all they could to fight the beasts off.
Hmm.
And it added up with one of them dying, and Granny's idea to save everything is just let the world do what it's gonna do and reclaim its magic, and then it'll go away eventually, maybe. At the very least,
Implausible.
don't put her... At the very least, don't put herself in harm's way, or any of her family members.
A plausible conjecture. What if they're rampaging just because they're jerks?
That's also very likely for this game.
And you're just like, hey, don't be jerks, okay?
Sick the mouse on you.
Don't go around being jerks.
Okay.
I mean, I do
God.
like that Skipper's motivation for it is they are here to help people, and that is the beginning and end of it. If the beast existed but didn't hurt people, Skipper would not care.
We gotta protect the people that can't fend for themselves.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I'm fine. I can always move because I still have enough charge to reload.
Hmm. By the way, there's the album link if anyone want it.
Ah! I kind of like the bow. Get a zillion actions every turn if you do it right.
Nice.
That should kill it.
Booyah!
Fatality. Ooh.
Beast busted.
That's not the name of the game.
Buster Beast.
Beast breakered.
What? Skip, that was epic!
See, she's a juicy character.
Watch you surprise, splash into smithereens. Yee! This changes everything. Okay. Seriously, Skip, if you can take down Beast, the whole world is open for travel again. Goodbye, scattered settlements. Goodbye, hungering them terror. We could go anywhere. Seeing the mysteries of the mires, hearing the crashing waves of the coast. Someday, we could even make it our way to Trade Haven. Although, let's maybe not mention that last in front of Granny, okay?
I like how she gets like the pufferfish cheeks when she's excited.
That's what gave me the idea that she's overexcited.
Oh, most preserve me. Paprika Whiskersmith, I've been at my wits' end with worry. I hope you've had some sense scared into.
Granny, you should have seen Skip out there. Crash, pow. I mean, talk about pizzazz. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're no worse for wear. You got quite an adventurous spirit, young lass. Finally, a little appreciation in this farmhouse. Don't worry, Granny. My little cousin's bouncing around to find death. I'm not going to let them face it alone. Which means, I gotta get to the kitchen.
Your companion, Poppy.
Poppy has joined the party.
Phew, sure, it's nice to rest my paws by a toasty hearth after a tough task.
Well, you made solid progress on that grain shed today. You know your construction. I'm impressed.
I'm no mathsmith like you, ma'am. Can't do any of that fancy forging or enchanting or anything like that. I'm just glad to roll up my sleeves and pitch in as well. Hope we'll get that shed good and ready before next time Beast cut out the slot lines to Bridgebury.
Doubtless we will. Tasks go so much faster with the second set of paws moving in perfect tandem. It's been a long time since I've worked like that. My grandchildren help where they can, but
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to bring up hard memories for you.
you didn't. I think of my sister each time I hold a hammer.
So you're telling me an ominous silhouette stranger has been hanging around, and you're just letting them sliver off without asking like a billion questions? I mean, what if that's some brooding, nefarious feeling? No, wait, too obvious. Oh, maybe they're secretly a heroic spy for the Queen. Or you be a tiny sentinel beast in disguise. Okay, maybe not that one.
Or maybe.
Seriously, Skip, if you feel tongue-tied, let me know. Next time they show up, I'll ask them anything. You shouldn't have to get tangled up in dangerous stuff we don't understand. Not without me, anyway. Oh my god, make her screech and then go like deep like she's gotten overloaded.
New sword shield.
The Revenger.
Taunt. And for taunt, gain steel nerves. Gain 6 block on bounce. On the first bounce, deal 3 damage.
Ooh, Spotify.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can get a lot more block with a regular one. Gain retaliate 1. Beast lands on attack on you, deal damage equal to its attack to the attacking core.
Oh.
Interesting. Aiding at the start of your turn, lose 1 retaliate.
Well, so far he hasn't got a scratch on you, so.
Yeah, so this sword is kind of like a thorns sort of build
Yeah.
where you're trying to get attacked to deal damage back to the beast.
New sword and shield. Applies essence, 1 damage when charged. Shocking stab. On core bounce, deal 8 damage at stop. Modifying charge on every step until first bounce, gain 1 block. On bounce, deal 1 damage.
That's interesting. Deal 8 damage and stop. In other words, no bouncing. Ooh.
But it is 8 damage, which is a lot.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
that
dude.
is very much the like final strike attack sort of thing.
Electric
Yeah.
Surge. If possible, lose 10 block. If block is spent, deal 3 damage in a medium radius.
Hmm.
That says on bounce. Does that mean every bounce?
On every bounce, if you have like 40 block on the first 4 bounces, you'll deal 3 damage in a radius.
This has 100 steps to it. I really like that. I'm gonna try that out.
Nice.
Well,
So
yeah. So you get the EXP bonus whenever you use a new weapon, so the game definitely incentivizes you to kind of cycle through stuff constantly.
Hasty snack alert! We got crisp, sweet puffs, sweet seeds, scrambled, glazed mushroom strips. All boxed up and adventure ready.
So much?
This isn't just an art. Sure, Skip. You're saving the world. We're not going to make you do it alone. And although you might be finding out on raw roads, your epic team should have epic stacks. The last is right. When the going gets tough out there, you may find you get much further with a friend. Skipper, if you need scout expertise or bow backup, I'll be glad to lend a paw. And who else could go for Raj for you or serve berry batter cookie my battle? So which of us you take? Take this a very difficult decision?
We only have expeditions, no story stuff.
Ah,
Yep. You'll come across the story stuff on its own.
Okay.
I guess that's what the renown level's all about too.
I don't know what the difference is between the modes, so I just... Travel companions. Companions have tracking
I mean, you can go
patterns and
back to the forge and see what things you need to craft, or what things you can craft, and see what modes you're missing.
I don't really have enough saved up to be concerned with that.
Alright.
Hmm.
Battle powers. I also reset the beast rampage counter once per battle.
Just saying in the chat, these two are my main now, so yes, sir.
Introvert
love-
time.
Yeah, I love that having no companion selected is called introvert time. That's a cute touch.
But there's even pronouns for them. Ah.
Yeah. Travel supplies. Hardy seed scramble. Each companion stops the beast from rampaging once per battle using their battle ability. Arrow flurry. Giant quill circles the beast and fires 30 non-lethal arrows. So what does that do?
Well, just
That
basically
means-
just finish them off.
So when you have the rampage counter, if it gets down to 0 and then you pass the turn, they will rampage and you will lose immediately. However,
No,
if you
I
have
mean his battle ability, it says non-lethal arrows. So what do they do?
Well,
I
they-
think it means it can't reduce a core's health to less than 1.
Okay.
That's right. That's usually the gist of it.
Tracking ability. Scout any space, use on any space. Feel space on the map and all surrounding spaces. Poppy. Berry batter surprise. Poppy throws healing treats onto the field for you. Forage any space, use on any space. Gather materials from that space and all surrounding spaces.
So she's more of a healer. Oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
I love it.
And
A healer
you
with
only got one
delicious
jump
pastries.
left.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
generally, yeah.
Ah.
If you have a situation where the beast is rampaging, healing is not what you need at that time. You need more damage.
She would go pretty good with the Thorns idea, though, that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, she might be pretty good for that kind of build.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I usually take Jonquil because I also like his scouting ability. Or like his scout stage ability.
Yeah, he's on the map too. Nice.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
use him immediately.
You can send him to any square and he'll explore as if you had selected that square without using a turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right there.
Yes, sir. There's lots of berries in that direction. Yeah.
So those little tree things. Oh,
Ah, take a whiff of that fresh air. There's nothing like wandering out through the hollow. You know, those brambles overhead may be mostly ferns nowadays. But folks say the leaves used to glitter so thick with motes they put the stars to shame. What? You don't believe me?
Wamp, wamp, wamp.
You gotta believe.
I gotta believe.
Oh, so you look at the corruption pool too. That's what those do. Okay. You don't know what
Yeah.
this.
You don't know what its element is yet, or where it is. There you go. You learned its element, and it's a shard type.
Shard base have weak scales but sturdy cores.
Daddy.
Decreased RAM, whatever. Want some burials? Gimme.
Oh, it tells you down there what the pools do for the beast too. I didn't notice that.
Mhm.
So the one he got decreased RAM just now. He absorbed it.
Yeah. I don't. Not worrying too much about that.
The other two are increased attack and level. But yeah, you never got hit yet, so no need to worry. Not sure exactly what decreased RAM does though.
It decreases the rampage timer, so it means it'll rampage more often.
Oh yes, you have
Right,
that's
instead
right.
of taking like
Oh,
7
no.
turns to
You have no
rampage,
choice
it
but
will
to fight. Okay.
take like 6 turns to rampage.
Makes sense.
Roar. So I don't think I've seen this, but what did the footprints mean on the gear again?
That's how far I travel.
Yeah, it's how many steps you have.
So he has to choose one of those first and then make the move?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ones that have a little blue cost next to them, they expend charge. And you'll have abilities that can build charge. Strike,
Got it.
which is your basic attack for sword and board, or sword and shield, will generate charge for every step, or for every bounce.
Gotcha. I see it now. So he'll get more. Well, he'll go travel farther on strike than electric surge. Okay. Since he's in a tight spot right now, I'd say use electric surge.
Well, he could use shocking stab and just destroy that one leg that he has easy access to, because it just
True.
immediately does 8 damage to a core.
That is true. Definitely true.
Pop. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Bring a little pain.
33.
Does this game have? Does this game have difficulty levels? No. No, from what I was seeing, it's all the same.
I'm gonna guess there's gonna be some impossible beat monsters though, like really ridiculous ones later on.
Eh.
We're just starting out right now, so
I couldn't find any information on how long this game takes.
Well, no, it's brand new, so yeah, even Time to Beat probably wouldn't have something.
Yeah.
boingy boingy boingy.
Let's just do that. See how maxes out at a certain point.
Oh yeah, your companion. I forgot about him. Can you do the thing that he does?
Nope. It only happens automatically when the beast is about to rampage.
Ah,
Your weighted companion hedgehog.
Eh.
I've not
Regular
seen
shit.
Jonquils. I've only had it happen once, and it was with the third companion that you get.
Oh, that worked out pretty well.
Which I will be voicing the third companion you get, and it will be for very obvious reasons.
Which one is this, Miller?
The character that starts with the D.
Oh shoot! All right, okay. I was trying to see if Stelgar was interested, but very well.
Denver.
I will
No.
put you in the list.
This is attack. This attack's only 5.
I'm still laughing because I feel like I got these two to a T. I think I was gonna go to bed early.
Shocking stab is also nice because I will stop immediately right next to this. So
I've only had enough to do a second one.
yeah,
Oh, but it costs 30. You couldn't have enough.
I could.
Uh-uh.
Stab, stab. Just standing right here. Stab.
You're just standing next to it, just
After
over-
running
stabbing
around and
shit with the shiv.
crazy. Like crazy. Just standing right here. Stab.
Stab, stab. Yep. Jeez, guys, you should have known somebody would break that strategy already. Bring down bonus 50%. Oh.
Yep.
Knew you'd had in you.
I like that sword.
I'm liking it already too.
Nothing to craft. Maybe somebody lost in Bramble Hollow.
It seems Paprika found a broken propeller out in Bramble Hollow. She's brought it back as scrap with this alloy. Metal like this is manufactured, not mined. And its newfangled batteries enchanted with so many sparks I can't make whisker or tail of them. This isn't from around here.
Must have fallen off one of those noble caravans the last time they resupplied the village in the Hollow. I did hear a rumor that a fancy fella was fitting around recently, bolstering defenses with tech donations. You could always look around the last settlement he was helping in case that caravan is still around. Maybe he needs a bit of defending himself. Yes, sir.
Done.
Skipper's like, person in danger? Need help? I'm in.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
That's what heroes do.
Add 4 taunt. First bounce, increase attack by 2. Beast taunt bar to fill. Game of the beast is increased by 1. Rampage counter does not go down. Nerves, gain 6 block. First
Skipper's your
bounce,
friendly
gain
neighborhood
damage.
mouse.
You notice that one only has a move of 15, and the Retaliate only has a move of 5. Very short jaunts.
Yeah. Retaliate. Equal to his attack to
Oh, you could stack the retaliate? That's cool.
yeah, retaliate stacks. this one.
Where you can use this like distracting bow.
Hey, that one doesn't bounce. Okay.
Yeah, that's one where. But if you get right up against one of the cores and fire all 6 arrows into it, you do a heck of a lot of damage.
Yep. It's your typical shotgun bow, with minus the bouncing.
Kind of.
I still want this, because having charge is really good with a bow.
Rick's like, I'm tempted.
Travel supplies, berry batter, cookies. No sign of anyone yet. Let's see. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
forge type.
It is forge type. Have stronger scales and more barriers.
So dealing small amounts of damage over AoE is not going to be very effective.
You gotta hit big, hit hard.
Okay.
You got to hit with a big
Hit
shot.
bigger or hit home.
That's 6 materials. 7.
Some more materials. Now it's not going to let you fight the beast until you find the person you're here to find.
Yeah. Acid tiles take 2 damage at the start of your turn. Scorch tiles prevent poison tiles from growing. You might want to do that.
Take heart, assistants. We shall swiftly return to the cloud once we reconfigure the important bits. Mortifying. Our citizens depend on the hovering estates of our finest caravan was so easily felled. I mean, really, this is absurd. I shall have words with the manufacturer the moment I get home. That is to say, if I get home.
Da-da-dun.
Alright, fight, 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 fight.
Oh, it's ready to go.
So the beast is always going to
Right.
move towards the pool it has yet to claim. So yeah.
Bring it on.
It's a bird. Birds are the worst. Warbird.
Ooh, this one
Sneak attack.
looks a little bit. Ah, there's the reinforced scales.
Okay,
Okay.
so
That's a lot of toes.
How rude, War. Did you see what he's talking back to you, Miller?
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, birds go. Have you remember that guy Birdley? He's pretty cool.
Why, thank you. I do appreciate the compliment. I know it's very true. There, early for you.
You got it down to an earth, Jonas.
Yeah, you might as well shot some diverting strings there because you're maxed out at 50.
yes, but diverting takes 4 ammunition.
That takes 2, doesn't it?
It's 2? Huh.
In the
Okay.
top right, the little yellow diamond that says
Oh,
2.
okay. I thought that was taking
Fire
4.
for
I was
shot.
like- I looked at that. It says fires 4 shots. I was like, oh, that's quite a lot. and I was relying on it not taking up that much.
Yeah. 4 shots with 2 ammo. How does that work out?
That
Good job.
good thing I have a lot of room to move around. Let's see. That's better.
Yeah, you got all the ammo in the world. Yeah, remember, these ones don't do anything to cores. Well, they don't. It's not that they don't do nothing. They only affect attacking cores. Siphon's probably pretty good here, though, on one of the ones you've exposed.
On both of them.
There you go. So right now you're going to generate 60 energy. If you fire another diverting strings, you'll go down to generating 40 energy.
Yeah.
Also, the part where it says that essence only applies to the first 3 bounces, the way it works with diverting strings is it only applies to the first bounce of your first 3 arrows.
Okay.
So if you try to bounce them off something, you'll basically never get any essence triggers. Bows don't seem as good as a sword. I think the idea of bows is they're supposed to be more consistent, but they have less of that, like, you get really stuck in there and just, like, go back and forth between 2 cores and just rack up a ton of damage. So you'll deal more damage on
On core
average,
scale
I guess.
bounce. Wait. This says on core bounce, on core scale bounce. Is that just scale?
I believe that's just on cores. I always read that as on core bounce. I've never read it as on core scale bounce.
Okay, let's see what happens. Bunch of taunt.
Yeah. You see there's a taunt meter on the right now. If you fill
Yep.
it up, it will be taunted.
Whoops.
Rampage in 2 turns. Okay, that blew up.
Say, who is that? What an impressive showing!
And that blows up.
Yes! Go forth, heroic peasant! Strike a resounding blow! See, now I'm just channeling my internal Stolas.
And that one blows up.
God.
And that one blows up. Man.
Nice.
Not quite sure how corrosion works, but
Figure it's like poison.
yeah, it takes 1 damage at the end of the beast's turn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I'd done so much. Okay. So corrosion is permanent on a core?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. I see how it works now.
don't know if you can stack it up. I don't think so. I think once they have corrosion, and that's that.
Sort of want to play this.
I need to get out of here. Up. Distract.
All right, he won't attack this turn. Yeah, that is a. When they say it fires in a wide arc, that is a wide arc.
Yep.
Arrow spam.
More taunt. More taunt.
Whoosh.
Siphon the vital core. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, so the distance you travel is based on the amount of charge you have left. Okay. Thought it was something like that.
Yeah, so
Birdie also gives off a smug look every time, so.
Bam.
I mean, I just look at him and I think of that nerd character from The Simpsons.
Milhouse? Oh, he's not
No,
Milhouse.
not Milhouse, the inventor.
Oh.
I forget his name. Google it.
the more assholey one.
By my calculations,
Yeah, that one. The secret ingredient was love. Okay, Professor Frink, that's his name.
yes, that's
Oh,
right.
yes. Frank Farnsworth.
I kind of took that and like, no, not Farnsworth. No. Here, hold on.
Farnsworth. I know what you're
I'll show
talking.
you which one.
He shows up from time to time with also these break scientific answers that go horribly wrong.
Right, like he just and I took that and kind of made it like younger sounding and a little more congested. And that's
Yeah.
Marley.
And you did awesome.
There you go. Additional 20 charge.
Get right in there.
Do I want to?
I don't know.
Ah.
Get right in there and give the beast a good old squeeze.
I can do it
Squeeze the beast.
again.
Alright, it's now taunted. Not sure what that's gonna do for you.
Ow.
Oh,
Got bit.
alright, can you reload roll into those moats?
And reload roll into one of them.
Alright, there you go. You distract him. You just need to get one turn where you can line it up to get those nettling thorns right in the face of the vital core.
Ah. I almost got a second.
Nice.
Alright, you got a full 50 charge for next turn. Let's see if you can get it here.
Weird.
You're gonna roll real far with this one.
Yeah.
Just,
Looks good.
I think you're outside of range.
Nettling Thorns is 3 ammo. Ah.
There we go. Can finally.
Yeah, Seamus, this game came out just a day or two ago.
Mhm.
It is a very cute game. It is pretty fun, too.
It
I've been
is.
playing it myself.
I'm gonna go like right up next to it.
And then Nettling Thorns it right in the face.
Yeah. Does this actually do damage to it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There you
Quite a
go.
bit.
And just
Boom.
in time, too. Woo! Just a hit midnight.
Under par.
Nice.
Or they have accommodation from the Queen herself.
You okay?
Congratulations, heroic warrior! You've had the honor of rescuing one of the most vital caravans of our fleet. And now I have the great joy of introducing myself. I am the most honorable Lord Dandelion. Gladiolus du Fritieri V, heir to the Marquis of Summercrest in the hovering estates of the cloud. Please, you call me Dandy.
You notice his name tag just kept getting longer.
I was hoping it'd do the full thing. Just going
like
off
that.
the side of the screen.
I wish to keep the fanfare to a minimum while down here to focus on those whom it is my duty to aid. Now, once I finish redirecting this caravan, let us adjourn to a safer location to continue our introductions. I practiced that name, so I would pronounce it correctly for this stream. The lovely little farm. And look, hand-painted windowsills. Imagine. It must be rustic compared to your own home, your lordship. Skipper shouldn't have drugged you out here. Really. No, it is positively charming. Please, you needn't put yourself out on my account. And Skipper's actions have inspired me. To think, a critter who is capable of fighting the beasts head on. Besides, the very reason I tour the land is my duty to aid the populace. I shall begin unpacking forthwith.
Oh, I hope.
More resources would help, but... Oh, modes preserve me. I'll make room for him somewhere.
Nice.
Or did,
You
like
can't-
Gladiolus do Fertiliara the Fifth, heir to the Marquis of Summercrest?
See, that's why I had to practice it.
Okay.
Riddleria. I don't know.
Sir, how you doing in the new? Can I have you a cup of Joe?
And I'm too used to
It's midnight.
I'm too used to Spanish speakers that I read that as fritilleria and not fritillaria, which it might be.
Right.
Well, it was
Okay.
do, which is French, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was very unexpected. I really enjoyed this game so far. I thought it was going to be a little too simple, but that was pretty charming, character-wise and gameplay-wise.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice and balanced. It's got a lot of interesting elements.
They just went back to classics with sorts of base breaking and basically made it into like a turn-based RPG in a way.
With critters.
Yeah, with
With
creative.
critters. That's all you
Turn
guys
ba-
care about.
Turn-based pinball
Me too,
RPG with critters.
Exactly.
Hey, I like it too. I like with critters. Critters are cute.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good
Take
night.
a vote. See you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Or Breaking of Beasts. Good night.